Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video we are finally getting to dyno tune the car, and we're going with HTE Performance. Hassan will be dyno tuning the car. So let's do a little bit of background of why we weren't able to dyno tune the car. I think it was like a month and a half ago. It's because the week of the initial dyno tune, I thought it would be a good idea to get my valves adjusted and have everything fresh so we can do a proper dyno tune, since we did a brand new oil cooler, oil catch can, new spark plugs, brand new oil, new additives in the oil. So everything was brand new except the valves. So I thought I might as well do the valves, right? So I call up a shop, ask them, are you guys able to do a dyno tune? And that was on a Monday. They're like, yeah, bring the car in, we'll get it done. It's pretty easy and quick, which I knew. Car goes in, they're not able to get to it right away. So Tuesday the car's not done. I get the car back on Wednesday and the car's running really good. I have no suspicions yet, no issues. We go on the highway, we do some red lines. Car is pulling amazingly all the way up to red line. And I parked the car. The next day, Thursday, a day before the dyno tune, I want to pull out the exhaust from the a little bit further out from the diffuser, since it is pretty flush and I don't want it touching the diffuser. So I put the car up on a lift and start working on it. I get the exhaust out by a few millimeters, but nothing drastic. And I go to put the car down, and since the car was tilted on one side, the oil that had covered the bottom of the engine pan, or the oil pan, had pretty much like spilled all over the floor, and there was a huge puddle of oil. So at that point we were looking at the car and we're like, what is going on? Why is there so much oil? And we looked at the whole engine bay, engine block, everything. We couldn't find anywhere where it's leaking. No lines were off, nothing. The vanos was fully attached, so we were like, maybe they spilled oil while they were working on the car, or something happened and that's why it was there. You can't really see where it is, but I was able to spot, like, not fumes, but like hot air escaping from a portion of the engine where I was like, where I definitely knew the oil was coming from. So I'm gonna put in a picture right now and highlight it where the oil was coming out of the block. But basically what happened is there's a metal cap that goes into the engine block to cover up a hole, and that cap flew out and it started dumping out oil little by little. And like, I've never seen anything happen like that before. I've talked to other people, nobody's seen it, and it's just weird that it happened after the valve adjustment. So we don't know what happened. Maybe you guys can tell me down in the comments if you guys ever seen this cap fly off of a S54 and what the reason behind it might be. It might be some mod I did and it affected the engine pressure and it just blew out the cap on that side. But yeah, it baffled the shop. Nobody knew what it was, so I took it back Friday morning thinking they could maybe get the cap and install it back on so we can run the dyno tune at 12 p.m. on Friday, but they weren't able to get it since it's a special order item, and we ended up missing that dyno tune. So that's what happened. That's like the full details, like full transparency of what happened with the car and why we weren't able to dyno tune it a month and a half ago. And then it took a month and a half to get another dyno session with the shop. So now we're here in May, and we're finally getting the car dyno tuned. We're super excited. In the spirit of doing what we did in the first video, we're gonna have a friendly bet with me and my brother, and we're gonna see who gets closer to the actual values that the car is gonna be making on the dyno. Do you want to go first, or should I go first?
Nah, you go first so I can gauge.
Okay, so with all the mods and everything I've seen HT pull off, because they are one of the best tuners, I'm saying the car will be making about 345 a wheel on the Mustang Dyno. So we are going to a Mustang Dyno, so the values are slightly lower than you'd see on other dynos, but that's also better. So So yeah, I'm saying 345 wheel.
Okay, so last time I was a little pessimistic and I said a lower number, I think.
No, you said higher.
Oh,
remember
okay.
the car dynoed at 297. You said 295. I said 285. And yeah, so that's what happened.
You know what? This time then, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna be pessimistic. I hope you get 340 so that my car's faster.
Wait, no. If I have 340 wheel,
don't worry about it. You don't understand. It's comp, you know. All right, so my bet is I say it's gonna hit 340, hopefully.
To the wheels.
Yeah, to the wheels. Well, crank would be weird. That would just be stock.
That's what I'm making right now. I'm making 340 crank with all
the car is very slow right now, guys. So he definitely needs this tune. It's bad.
It's definitely slow. All right, so he says 340. He's barely going underneath me, so this is kind of sucks. I'm hoping it goes over 345, but we'll see.
Like if it hits 340, if it's 343, you're closer, so you win the bet. Just think of it that way.
Yeah, but if it's 342 and a half.
Oh yeah, then I don't know, I guess.
But yeah, so the car is currently making 285 wheel, which is with the conversion and everything, it's making about 340 horsepower, and that's great. But I was trying to make, so my initial goal with this project was to make 333 wheel horsepower or 340 the Euro spec, so make what the normal M3 makes to the wheels. So we're about to see if we can make that goal happen, and yeah, we're gonna go into the shop, get the car set up, and then we'll be right back. Holy shit, my ears, bruh. Yo, that shit was crazy. Alright, so that was the first run we did with the HTE Performance tune. We did a 339 wheel horsepower. I forgot what the torque was, but I'll blend in the picture from the screen. And we're basically, the tuner took, or the dyno guy took his foot out before the car redlined, so we did 339 before redline hit. And now we're just waiting for the new tune to get uploaded so we can get the second run going and see what the car's going to be making and fine-tuning all these runs. What'd you have to say about your tune?
Oh yeah, so I didn't know it was going to take this long, so when I go tune my car, I'm going to bring a lawn chair so I can chill, so my legs hurt from standing.
Yeah, it's a fine art, you know, you gotta get everything set up properly. But once it gets all set up, the car is going to be making pretty good power. And as we saw first run, the car's shooting fat flames. I'm hoping it's going to be a dragon, you know, when this is done, but we'll see what happens. I think they're getting ready to run the second run, and we'll see how that goes. Yo, we just saw the car shoot a fat flame. It looks like the power is coming out along very nicely. We're making about 340-ish wheel, but I haven't seen what this latest run was. So we're gonna see how much we can like extract from that. But that was his baseline tune that he put on the car. This man is a genius when it comes to S54s. Like Hassan is making this thing run awesome. All right, so we're back. We're in the car. The car's off the dyno, and Hassan from HTE Performance was able to pull out 350 wheel horsepower, and was it 262?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so we were able to do 262 torque to the wheels, and those are some insane numbers. Like, the man, he's a legend. He really pulled out 350 wheel. So it's 349.5, I believe. And it's some crazy numbers, honestly. We were both like in the 340s, but it's pretty insane. The car feels like it's stock. Like, it feels like normal. There's no issues. It pulls from down low. From what we've seen so far, I haven't been able to do any pulls yet because we're stuck in traffic, but it pulls like it's from the factory. So if you guys want to get your S54 tuned and you want it done properly, you hit up HTE Performance and ask for Hassan, and he's gonna hook you up and make your car run amazing. So yeah, I can't like describe. It's awesome. The car shoots flames, which is awesome too, making big power, and there's nothing more we can ask for, honestly. Yeah, this just gave me a lot of motivation to you know, do some more mods power wise, see if we can crank out maybe 360 wheel if we do cams. I'll talk to HT and see what they think, if it's even worth it, but we'll see. Maybe that's a future mod down the road this year. And then for the bet, I guess I won because I was the closest, even though it beat me by 5.
Hey Hassan, you're gonna have to tune my car too, but this time, okay, we're gonna have like 151 or something, just to barely beat him. 351. You know? I mean. Or, oh, my bad, yeah, 351, whatever.
151 would be bad.
Yeah, 351. So as long as you can hit that, you know, just so I can beat him. Because now I owe this man Dunkin' Donuts, so.
Yeah, some Dunkin', you know, we run on Dunkin'. And this tune is on a 91 octane. Holy shit. Woo! Holy. Damn. Okay, this pulls pretty good. Yeah, it's quick.
That's way faster.
Yeah, and then let's see in sport mode. Nah, it pulls from down low. That's the amazing part. I had issues with the CSL tune. It like down low under like 3,000 RPM, 3.5. The car would like stutter, jitter. It was like so annoying. Now it pulls like heavy from like 2,000 RPMs and up. So it's a huge improvement. It's even better than the OEM tune that was on the car. And yeah, I can't even explain like how good it is because it's that good. The guy just destroyed it with the tune. And let's... Dude. We're gonna, you know what we're gonna have to do to show how much better it is, or like the car, how much faster it is? We're gonna have to film like one of the other M3s versus this one.
Yeah.
And then just see how much it pulls away. because we're making more to the wheels than the car made to, like at the engine. So
yeah, it's pretty quick to say the least.
how does it feel in the passenger seat?
It's fast. Like
Fast?
It's like how you said, you can just really feel like from like compared to mine, just mine down low really doesn't have that torque, and that's what the S54 suffers from. And you can really feel it, like the car just like punches you into your seat and it doesn't let go until red line. And mine really doesn't have that until like Vanos engages. So that's like the biggest improvement I'm noticing as a passenger. I'll have to drive it later and see how it feels driving it to like know the difference, because mine's like pretty much stock. So it would be cool to see like the difference between that and this one.
Yeah, maybe tonight we can go and see if we can get it to shoot flames. Maybe tonight we can go, later tonight when there's no traffic, we can do like a quick pull on the freeway and see like how much this car pulls off on the stock E46, and just show you guys the direct comparison of like the difference between these two cars, because it's pretty awesome. Like, it's so hard to convey it, but the car is a lot faster. It just feels more nimble and lighter. That's all I can say now. I think that's enough. We're gonna go get some Dunkin', because you know I'm owed for winning the bet. And then, yeah, it's 1-1 with our predictions now for car horsepower in this challenge. So, yeah, well, that's it for today's video, I think. Unless we put in more clips, then I'll screen them in now. But, yeah, that's it for this video. This video was awesome. One of the best videos we've done so far. Super excited, hyped. The car shooting flames, that's probably one of my favorite things now. That was like a foot-long flame that it shot at the last run. And what else can we say? Yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe let me know what other mods you want to see me do on this car, and then put it down in the comments, and I'll look at it and see if we can make something happen. And yeah, see you in the next one. We're coming out with a lot more content with new mods.